What is going on, everyone? It is Omega, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, before I begin this discussion slash rant video, I would just like to bring some attention to a good friend of mine named Tommy Juice, who recently had his channel hacked by, well, scammed, I guess you could say, whatever you want to put it. But he's been completely locked out of his channel, pretty much. He has no access to it, and I just next time he streams, because he still has access to his streaming. I don't know if they're gonna take that away eventually, whoever stole his channel, but he is still able to stream from his PlayStation. So next time he streams, if you wouldn't mind just going to his stream and just saying hello, wish him the best, and yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay, so I'm gonna put out a huge spoiler warning before we start here, because this all may potentially be real. I'm about 90% sure that all this is real, because out of what I've heard, it's pretty sounds like something that could actually happen in this movie. So if you don't want to hear anything spoiled about the Rise of Skywalker, leave this video immediately, because I don't want to get any pissed off people in the comment section below. I don't want to spoil the movie for anybody that doesn't want to have it spoiled for them, because I honestly don't care for this trilogy at this point. I'm just going to see it to watch the final saga, or the final episode in the saga, because I'm a Star Wars fan. It's kind of a requirement. But yeah, I just kind of decided to read up on all the leaks, and yeah, let's get started. Now I'm gonna be like hopping all over the plot, so I'm not really gonna be doing an in-depth like Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. I'll put a video from a channel called Star Wars Coffee in the link, or in the description below, sorry. He did a whole like 46-minute long plot leak video, and I'm just kind of giving my opinions, but if you just want to hear the whole plot, I'll recommend going to watch that video. But let's get started here. So I thought that I should just immediately get this out. Rey is a Skywalker. She's actually a Palpatine, but she decides to make herself a Skywalker. I'm not even kidding. At the end of the movie, apparently someone asks for her name, and she says, "My name is Rey Skywalker," which is doesn't exactly roll off the tongue at all, but sure, man. Whatever. But Rey is a Palpatine, apparently, from what the plot leaks have said. She's a Palpatine, and she gives into her anger a lot in this movie. She stabs Kylo in the chest, nearly kills him out of anger, and yeah, she gives into her anger, nearly kills Chewbacca in this movie, apparently. Well, we think that she killed Chewbacca, because apparently what happens is Chewbacca gets captured by the Knights of Ren, or if it was the Knights of Ren, I don't really remember. He got captured by the First Order because they attacked the planet that they were looking for something. I don't remember. I really don't care. But yeah, Chewbacca got captured, and Rey's trying to pull the ship back down to the ground. Kylo's pushing it away. Freaking Last Jedi all over again with the lightsaber. But they're pushing the ship, pulling the ship back. Kylo slowly starts to get the upper hand on Rey, and then Rey just gets real pissed, apparently, and just shoots force lightning out of her freaking hands because she's so pissed off, and the ship explodes, killing all the passengers. Now apparently Chewbacca is not on that ship; he's on a different ship. But Rey thinks that Chewbacca died, so. Now I'm gonna talk about the C-3PO situation here. Now, apparently the whole Red Eyes thing and the whole sacrifice process was because it's all based off of the Sith dagger, where they basically, I don't remember, but I think it said that it like gives away the location of where Palpatine is. So Palpatine gets found by Rey, Kylo finds Palpatine first, and he's old, he's in like some sort of life support bed or something, I don't know. When Rey finds Palpatine, he's like connected to an arm in like this stadium thing with a bunch of like Sith spectators. I don't remember what they're called. They had a name, I don't remember what it is. Then we cut to. I'm gonna cut to what. I'm gonna cut back to like maybe what the beginning of the film. So the beginning of the film basically is like. It's basically Leia training Rey. So we get training of Rey. Not that she needs it, but she does train with Leia, and then Leia does die in this movie. And she doesn't become a Force Ghost till the very end because Luke says that Leia's not strong enough to become a Force Ghost or something. I don't know. Like she hasn't completed her training. And then if we cut to, now I'm gonna jump back to, I think it's in the second act. So basically, throughout the whole movie, Rey has been like giving into the dark side, giving into her anger. So, she decides, and she sees a vision of Darkseid Rey. Oh, big surprise. We all knew it was a vision, let's be honest. Don't act like you're surprised. But it was a vision. I think it showed Rey, like, stabbing some people through the chest or something with the double-bladed lightsaber. So then Rey decides to do what Luke was trying to do and just go back to Octu just to die. When she lands at Octu, she basically throws her lightsaber away, but Force Ghost Luke catches it, gives her a big old speech about everything. And she finally gets the motivation to, oh yeah, I will fulfill the Jedi and whatever. So she goes back and she goes to fight and face down Palpatine. Whoop-de-doo, alright. I haven't talked too much about Kylo, so I'm going to cut to Kylo really quick. Kylo basically is the Supreme Leader now. There's apparently a mole in the First Order somewhere who gave away the location of something. I don't really remember, nor do I really care. But they basically gave the location of something, so Kylo Ren suspects there's a rat in the First Order. That rat eventually is revealed to be General Hux, because when all the heroes are pretty much captured, Hux lets them leave. There's a new commander or general or something, I don't remember his name, but he is there. But let's see, what else am I missing? Okay, we're gonna cut back to Rey. Palpatine basically tries to do the same thing that he tried to do to Luke, strike me down and your path to the dark side will be complete and whatever. Rey obviously doesn't listen because she's a full-time Jedi now. But she goes and I think she eventually does agree to strike down Palpatine at some point, because he convinces him enough or something, because taunts her with her parents or something, I don't quite remember. But she does eventually give in to her anger, but then Kylo comes in. I need to go back a little bit because I need to explain why Kylo's all of a sudden there. By the way, Kylo and Rey will have, I read, they're going to have 2.5 lightsaber fights. I don't know what that half is, but they have 2.5 lightsaber fights in this movie, which is, I guess it's okay, because we didn't have a single lightsaber versus lightsaber fight in The Last Jedi. Not that every movie needs to have one, it's just I was kind of expecting it. It looked like it'd be a darker tone of movies. I was expecting some huge showdown between Kylo and Rey, but they just teamed up and fought a bunch of Praetorian guards. So basically what happens is Kylo kills all of the Knights of Ren. Yeah, they're just dead. He kills them using only the Force. I'm not even kidding, that's what I read. He literally uses the Force and kills every single one of them. So they're pretty much no use except for maybe a couple scenes. They're kind of just there. We don't really get an explanation. I didn't see an explanation for who Snoke was. They don't really explain that at all. They don't really explain who the Knights of Ren were. I think it's pretty obvious that they were just the kids that were stolen from Luke's Jedi school, but whatever, I'd like some sort of explanation, but we're not getting that. But let's see. So yeah, Kylo kills all of the Knights of Ren and goes to help Rey. Rey has 2 lightsabers. One Luke gave her Leia's lightsaber. So she has 2 lightsabers right now. She has Anakin's and Leia's. Yes, it's Anakin's lightsaber, not Rey's lightsaber. Try again. But basically what happens is Kylo shows up, and that's the line where, you know, your coming together will be your downfall from the trailer. So basically Rey gives, I think, yeah, Rey gives Kylo Leia's lightsaber, and, you know, they go to face down. Oh wait, that's right, hold on, they rewrote that scene, that's right. Doggy, you okay? So basically what happens is the Knights of Ren don't die to Kylo. Apparently the Knights of Ren beat the crap out of Kylo, and the Knights of Ren are with Palpatine now. So Kylo and Rey fight the Knights of Ren. And after they're done dealing with the Knights of Ren, basically what happens is the Knights of Ren, basically they just all die to the hands. What are you doing, doggy? What? Sorry about that. So basically, after they're done, apparently Palpatine zaps Kylo into a bottomless pit, and yeah, he pretty much dies. Kylo dies in this movie. They kill off probably the best character in this whole trilogy. And it's not even like a sacrificial death or anything. Palpatine just shoots force lightning at him and drops him into a pit. Like, what the heck is that? Come on. You couldn't have given him a better freaking death. He's my favorite character in this trilogy, and probably one of my favorite Star Wars characters in general. But no. Let's just kill him completely, because why not? So Rey wielding both Anakin and Leia's lightsaber, like, I think I read that she like puts them in like an X and just blocks all of Palpatine's lightning, and apparently zaps it all back at him, and he dies. Yeah, Palpatine gets killed by Rey, not by Kylo and Rey. Literally the most powerful Sith Lord ever, more than likely, just gets killed by getting lightning zapped back at him. I forgot to mention before that after the Knights of Ren get killed, Palpatine actually sucks the Force powers out of him, or out of all of them, and then now he can walk and use his powers like normal again. So that's why he was able to shoot Force lightning at Kylo. Yeah, you get the point. So basically, not a fan of that at all. I've told my friends, I'm just like, if you like, after reading all the plot leaks, if you hated The Last Jedi, you are not gonna like Rise of Skywalker. Basically, at the end of the movie, what happens is, you know, Rey goes to Tatooine. Someone asks like who Rey is. I don't know, Rey Skywalker. Yeah, I said this to the beginning. Basically, what happens is she deconstructs both the lightsabers and makes a golden lightsaber. Yeah, she does nothing with it. She just makes it, destroys Anakin and Leia's lightsabers, and it's now Rey's lightsaber. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just realized that I kind of just cut off, because I got so sidetracked, I forgot to mention what happens to 3PO. Right, so basically, the Sith dagger that I mentioned a little while ago, basically what happens is C-3PO dies, or not dies, well he pretty much does die. He loses all of his memory, because no one can read the Sith translations besides him, but he can't read it because of the restrictions of this program. So basically what he does is I forgot who they talk to. I think it's Zori Bliss. It's one of the newer characters. Hey doggy, you're okay. You're okay. I don't know what he's doing. So basically what happens is she says that she can get around the programming or something. So now 3PO can read the blade. Okay, hold on a second. I'll be back. Okay, anyway. Doggy's going crazy. So basically what happens is when 3PO reads it, his eyes glow red, just like in the trailer, and he loses all of his memory. At the end of the movie, though, he gets his memory back because he had a copy of his memory, so there's pretty much really no worthy sacrifices in this movie. That C-3PO scene is apparently the saddest scene in the whole movie. So yeah, this movie really doesn't get too deep. What are my opinions on this movie? I don't like it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. There's some things that sound cool. You know, Kylo Ren and Rey fighting the Knights of Ren, but we already kind of got that. It's the Praetorian Guard scene. Kylo wielding Leia's lightsaber, that's pretty cool, I guess. But they never really talk about what happens to Lando. I don't know if he dies. I think he just gets away. But That the whole Sith dagger thing, I don't really remember where that went, but I don't think it was really that important. Finn apparently doesn't really have a big role in this movie, actually. Apparently, Finn doesn't get with Rey or Rose. He's just there. He's just in the movie. Pretty much, apparently from, or at least from what I've read, Finn and Poe are pretty much just there just to be there, just because they can't really kill him off. BB-8 is there with his new little droid buddy, but who really cares about the two new droids? Let's be real here. R2-D2 is where it's at. Don't at me. The Sith Fury Troopers are there, but they don't really talk about them too much. This movie just does not seem very good. I'm not excited to go see it. This isn't really, after reading all the plot leaks, I'm not too excited anymore. Now, yes, these are leaks that are on Reddit, but this is everywhere. This wasn't just one Redditor that had like a bunch of upvotes or something. This was multiple Redditors, multiple YouTubers. I made sure that this was a plot that a lot of people were talking about, and it is. So I'm 90% sure this is what the movie's gonna be like. Yeah, now yes, reshoots are there, but this movie, seriously, I swear to God, I'm just not gonna like it. Like, I swear, like, this movie just scares me. Like, there's just that one thing that's just off about it that bothers me. Like, just this whole movie just throws me off. There's really nothing about it that I'm just like, man, I can't wait to see that scene. Now, Kylo and Rey do have a couple of fight scenes, but again, at the end they just team up. So there's really, and the big villain just gets killed by Rey. Like, I don't know. Are you guys excited for episode 9? I can tell you that I'm not. Let me know in the comment section below what your opinions are on this plot. And, yeah. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Goodbye.